Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good start to your week. This is probably going to be one of the shortest videos that I've ever done for quite a while. But this video has been coming for about 15 years, but I didn't think I'd be doing it this early in the video, this early in the season. But as always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts in the claret and blue. So go check those out as well. So any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting over, if not close to, if over 80 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those less fortunate than you and I. And also, if you want to make a donation directly to the charity, but you don't want to be making an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Giving Fund link in the description as well. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every single penny helps. So let's crack straight on with it. The reason why I'm saying this video has taken a while to come out, but I didn't think I was going to be doing it this early into the season, is because David Sullivan is dithering about again and fucking the club over once again. You'll remember that in the season that we got relegated, we were this close to signing Martin O'Neill as our manager, but either Karen Brady or subsequently Sullivan, one of the two, blabbed to Sky Sports and went all over the press that he was about to sign, and he fucked off as a result of it. And I don't blame him for that. Now, there's reports coming out that Sullivan is dithering again because of the length of contract that he wants to give. The club want to give Graham Potter. This irritates me because obviously this broke a few weeks ago, and I didn't mention anything about it because, again, as I always do, I'm not going to do a knee-jerk reaction unlike other formats and just tell you what's going on and blah 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 blah. When the story broke that originally he was happy to agree to the 6 months contract as it was a few weeks ago, round about middle of December, if I remember correctly. So about 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Potter is now getting anxious, as I said in the Man City preview, that, you know, how long is he going to stay around for is another question. Potter wants longer. Don't blame him in any shape or form. If David Sullivan has got any balls in any shape or form that aren't lodged in that gold digger that he's with at the moment, he will give Graham Potter an 18-month contract with the clause in to be reviewed at the end of this season should certain targets not be hit, aka we stay up or we have a decent run in the we get to the quarters or semi-final of the FA Cup, or even maybe the last 16 for that matter, because we're coming up to the third round this weekend, or Friday I should say, for us. So yeah, I think Sullivan should be a little bit more pragmatic and a little bit more ballsy than how he's currently doing things. It's honestly, it's just ridiculous. It really, really is stupid that we're in this situation once again, because he did the same thing he dithered about with Moyes in his contract. He's dithering about the sacking of J-Lo or not. Even apparently, according to reliable in the news that actually know, rather than whatever idiot blabbed it to TalkSport to say that Lopetegui was sacked yesterday. It wasn't. He took training yesterday. He's taking training again today. But Sullivan doesn't know who's going to be in charge by the FA Cup game. So then that kind of implies that the decision is going to be made by the end of today or tomorrow, because obviously tomorrow is going to be the press conference. So that could happen. But yeah, it's honestly, I do think David Sullivan. Now, I've criticised him like everybody else for the amount of stupid fucking things he's done with his club over the last 15 years. Carried on the legacy of the Icelandics to move to the London Stadium. You know, everybody forgot that he said in the press conference that they were continuing on the work that they'd started. But Sullivan's done a lot of things right. Obviously, Steinem being relegated to transfer deals, so to speak, kind of implies the reason why we saw that photograph of. Now, we don't know when that photograph was taken, of Steinem and Potter having a conversation in what looks like a hotel bar. You know, Graham Potter could be sitting there, could be staying in a hotel in Canary Wharf, for all we know. you know, and but you know, Stuyden's been sectioned to do that, shall we say? You know, there's rumours that there's other managers that have been we're trying to look into, and apparently the £8 million that's Fulham have said would be the compensation to take Marco Silva out of the club is too much. Sullivan is living in a backwards world. He really, really is, and it's ridiculous. How can £8 million be too much? Yet we're more than happy to spend close to £30 million on a Brazilian teenager that only gets a handful of minutes. And yes, do you know what I mean? And nobody really knew about, other than other than Stuyden being out there. Do you know what I mean? It's just, honestly, it's so ridiculous. You can't make this up. You really genuinely can't make this up. But anyway, put your comments in the comment section below, guys. I want to end this on a funny thing. You probably won't find it funny, but I genuinely do. That over the last 4 weeks, the people that have been viewing the channel, and I'm not joking, it is literally down to 50% are subscribed and 50% of you aren't subscribed. It's that bonkers at the moment. For one every two viewers I'm getting on this content over the last 4 weeks is not subscribed. That's a massive amount. Really, really is a huge amount. So guys, come on, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please do share this with this content with your friends as well, for that matter, because there's loads of people that won't be aware of this channel and will probably want to get involved in it. So please do share it. And I say, the more likes these videos gets, the more engagement it gives on YouTube, and therefore more advertising, etc. I can only do the advertising on the social media platforms, and obviously the adverts that ensure as a result of it. I need your help on this, guys. I genuinely do. It's one of the reasons why I've been wearing a shirt for the first time in a few weeks, is because I come back from an interview today that went very well, and I'm hoping to hear something good news by the end of the week. But guys, please do put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I'll you'll see me tomorrow at some point, because I've had to order a new backdrop frame. It's ridiculous that the top bar's gone, and the flags are getting closer and closer together when I'm trying to get them further and further apart. So I'm glad it's enough there to. But honestly, anyway, that's my issue, not yours. But guys, enjoy the rest of your day. As I say, the preview for the FA Cup game will be done and shot tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, have a fantastic week and keep your eyes peeled, because I said that I won't do the FA Cup watch along, and I still won't. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that yet. My plans have changed on Friday night, unfortunately, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing it yet. Because I don't even know if I'm going to be watching the game yet, for that matter. But anyway, the preview is going to be up tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're watching this. But in the meantime, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. All the best now.